There are basically three features to the money match account. The first was the guaranteed rate of return, which started about 5% and then was ratcheted up to 8%. Then there are the actual investment returns, which varied between 0 and 20% for much of the period, but then fell sharply in the early 2000s and 2008. Each of those times that it fell, the account had to be guaranteed at the guaranteed rate. And the last feature is excess crediting. So in the periods when the stock market was doing well, the PERS board was giving beneficiaries returns in excess of the guarantee, rather than saving for the eventual downturn in the stock market. So what was the outcome of this excess crediting and the rules of money match? Beginning in 1990, beneficiaries were leaving with about a 90% replacement ratio that rose gradually to 100% by 1996 and 130% in 2000. PERS reforms and the timing of the market gradually brought that rate back down, but it still stands over 100% for retirees who left in 2011. So we can take another look, this time at people who worked only part of their career in public service. The red bars show how much a 5, 10, 15, 25, and 30-year employee would get under the state's standard full formula defined benefit program, which is very similar to the programs run in Washington State and in Idaho. The blue bars show what those same beneficiaries get under Oregon's Money Match program. So when you're sending out very expensive benefits, how does it all add up? Let's consider Oregon's total accrued liability of about $60 billion. And compare that to the assets that we have to support it, which are about 87% of that amount. From one perspective, we are doing a pretty good job building up assets to support that liability. But there's one more comparison we need to make. We need to compare the liability in those assets to the total size of our economy. That's the next bar, total personal income. So that's the value of all the wages and interest earnings and investment earnings of Oregonians, about $140 billion. Now compare that to Washington State. Its state-sponsored pension programs is about the same size as Oregon's, and its assets are about 95% of its liabilities. But now compare that to the size of its economy, about $280 billion in total personal income in a year. So what's going on is Washington is supporting a public pension program that's about the same size as Oregon's, with twice the size of the economy. For more information or to get involved, visit www.fixpersnow.org.